everybody thought I came there to marry Jungkook, I think. No. They were so upset that I didn't go there just to get a husband and like to say that, guys. I mean, my page. Like, have you seen me? Like, I'm a dancer choreographer. Like, listen.
Jungkook, you missed an opportunity.
Yeah, Jungkook. I mean, there's still a chance.
No, thank you. Might decline that.
One day we'll set away bell sounds to kiss a girl.
Hi guys, welcome. It's Comeback Corner. I'm Em.
I'm Zuzu. And we've got a very special guest with us today, as you can see.
So pretty.
Oh, stop.
Yes, we have this amazing guest. We have a guest podcast, so make sure you stream it, download it, listen it hours and hours because this is very interesting.
It's a special one.
It is a special one.
Yes.
So, starting from, like, as you know, our guest, her name is Yana, but she goes by
JaYn.
JaYn. She is like super popular K-pop choreographer, and she's worked with the
She trained under YGX and danced with NCT Taeyong. So very impressive K-pop experience.
and she's also our dance instructor.
Yeah. Not that very good. So,
Where are they? We'll be there.
yeah, we'll get there soon.
So, as you know, we always start our podcast with 17 bias line update as usual. So this will be a quickest update ever. So my bias is still Mingyu. Mingyu, shout out to you. You and your biceps did amazing job for the past 2 days.
Yeah, because we watched the concert, the new tour, and my Wonwoo was there, so I have to keep one as my number one. But DK is coming in strong as a drummer. He was drumming, and I have a soft spot for drummers, so like
Drama it is.
it is.
Your bias update.
Like,
You
17.
can, you can let us know, or
No,
anyone.
Actually, like for 17, I'm not sure I can like say bias. Maybe because my ultimate bias is G-Dragon. One love.
we love it.
Yeah, but like I really love Hoshi. Yeah, I love his stage like presence a lot.
Hoshi is amazing.
Yeah.
Keeping the agenda alive.
Yes, he was there today as well. Looked great.
Handsome. He's bald now, guys.
His ball is gone tomorrow, so
Yeah. But we have fun podcasts, so you guys can keep up your
yes.
sadness away.
Instead of crying over Hoshi Woozy being gone, you can just watch our podcast and have fun. So let's move on to our actual podcast because we have a lot to talk about.
Yes. So this episode, we're gonna talk about Yana's journey, Jane's journey, throughout, like how she went into K-pop, what inspired her to go to Korea, what sort of training she's done. So like the whole ordeal of becoming a choreographer. It's a tough world. It's a tough job. So
Yes, but we're not gonna talk about the match. We're gonna hand it to our guest. So let's start with how did you start dancing in general? How did you get into dance and why?
Yeah, well, I think I've been dancing since I was almost born. So my parents, like when I was at the kindergarten, there was like this, I say like a dance lesson. So I was attending any like dance lessons available, but there were not too like a lot back then. And then there was only just one school in my hometown, ballet school, so I had to finish the ballet school. Jesus Christ, yeah, I used to do ballet. I'm kind of like, oh, that's a horrible horrible journey. I mean, I still appreciate this this stage of my like dancer journey, but it was a tough one. I always wanted to do hip hop and commercial dance, like performance stage thing. And finally I finished school. It took me like 10 years to finish that ballet school. I graduated,
Oh.
Yeah, I have a diploma. Jesus.
In ballet. Wow.
Yeah. And I'm not really good at it, but still. And then I found the studio in my hometown, and they were giving like all those hip hop classes. But I started from contemporary because it was closer to ballets, so it was easier for me to like transfer, let's say, transition. And then I finally started taking hip hop classes. It made me so happy. And then it just like it went on, and I'm still doing hip hop a lot. This is, I think I can say, this is my most favorite style. It's like the most fun to me. And commercial dance as well, of course. Yeah, so that's how I started dancing.
Wow. It's an amazing journey, to be honest, from ballet to a hip hop dancer.
Yeah, and like 10 years at the ballet school.
Yeah. So it was like officially it was like 8 years, but then it's not an academy or something. It's still school, and they wanted me to stay there to perform with them because I've been a part of some huge performances, and they wanted me to stay because there were not much like kids left, let's say, and they were like, "Can you stay?" So I didn't have to pay for free classes. I mean, So I stayed there for like 2 more years and performed. But then I got so bored. I was like, I brought them all the costumes. Like I was like, please take them. I'm leaving. Yeah, because it was a bit like it was like it felt like I stuck,
Yeah.
and I wanted to move like forward.
Yeah, you wanted
So
to.
yeah. But still, I do not regret it.
Yeah.
But it was not fun.
So as you say, you moved from ballet, contemporary, then hip hop. When did K-pop dances entered?
Well, I've been listening to K-pop since I can say 2008. But I didn't know about that. I didn't know there was K-pop, because like internet was not that common thing back then, and I didn't have like internet home, so it was like the song was sent by Bluetooth and stuff. So I had like a few songs by BIGBANG, and then Girls' Generation. I was listening to them. And then, but then I had school and graduation and stuff. So like I didn't check on any like updates. And then we got the internet, and I was like, I want to check who are those guys. It was around like 2012, 13, I think. And I was like, oh my god. So I got into that, and I saw them doing performances, and I already knew some choreographers, let's say, such as like Paris Goebel. So, and I saw her doing choreography for Big Bang. It got me so excited, and I really loved all the performances they did. This is the thing I saw myself doing. That's what I wanted to do. That's how I saw the art of dance performing on stage, and that's how like I got into K-pop dance. It's mostly thanks to Big Bang, I'd say.
There's
But
always
yeah.
someone.
Yeah. So like that. And to be honest, I started just learning the choreographies because I loved them. I wanted to learn that. And I didn't know there was such thing as K-pop dance covers. It just popped up then on my YouTube feed. I saw people doing dance covers. And I was like, wow, I want to do that too. And so I started doing K-pop covers, I think back in 2015. I started like uploading them on YouTube, I'd say. I started doing them a bit earlier, but I have uploaded my first dance cover 10 years ago.
Wow.
Anniversary. Yeah. So pretty much it. Yay.
What do you think is like your biggest challenge compared to like contemporary dance to K-pop dancing? Like anything you find, oh my god, you need to tackle this now and now.
Like biggest challenge, health. Not gonna lie. Listen, you don't get that like especially when I got older. You should appreciate old like elders more, like idols who are above 30 years old. You should appreciate them. Like the hard work they do is insane, because when you're young, like you have a lot of. When I was 18 and I did my dance covers, I could have like done for like up to 10 takes, 11 takes, and I would be fine. Right now, 2 takes max. I'm dead because it's just aging. It's not fun. Please stop it. So yeah, but so when I watch like old groups like performing, I'm like, damn, they're so
They're
fine.
still doing
The
it.
hard work is insane. Yeah, because and then you see all like newbies K-pop groups. Yeah, they're so enjoyable. I'm like, yeah, I wish I was that their age. Oh, amazing. Like 18, fun.
I think we noticed that too, to be
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
Even just going to dance classes.
Yeah.
I feel
We're-
like
we're old.
we are the oldest there, and then everyone that just comes in the dancer is like younger than us, and then we feel like they do so well because they have been learning so young, and we just didn't start young.
Yeah, it's to be honest, but listen, it's like two sides of it. But when you older, I love like all like not all dancers, like but let's say more mature dancers are more interesting to me because when you dance, you already can feel it. Like when you dance, you actually like dance, you perform. Because when it's like a kid, yeah, there are some exceptions, like very talented kids who like sometimes they're also like actors by nature, they born like that. But kids, usually teens kids, they just dance, they do the technique, cool, fine, do the splits, like flip, blah blah blah, cool. But if a mature dancer just moves the arm like that, and you like they watch the viewers and you're like, you got chills, this is the art. I think so. Mature dancers, I'm so sorry, I love mature dancers.
Yeah, now quick question. How did you end up being a trainee at YGX? What's your journey like?
So yeah, it's like it was almost trainee thing. I should start with that. I'm a huge YG dancers fan. This is how. So
Lisa.
The swag.
I mean,
every time we're talking about it, it's like the swag.
yeah, I mean, not the artists. I mean, they had the backup dancers team, high tech and crazy. So I think I'm more fan of high tech and crazy than OYG dancer, like OYG artists. Like so, it goes for me dancers and then artists. So that's how it went for me. So yeah, I was a huge fan. I'm still a huge fan of high tech and crazy. It's just that there's no high tech and crazy anymore because they closed up. They shut down the YGX academy. But still, so I was a huge fan. If you know the Streetman Fighter, there was like YGX team, the Kwon twins.
Oh
yeah,
Yeah,
we know them.
yeah. So
They're very popular.
Yeah.
one of them was my mentor at YGX. Yeah. So
Amazing.
yeah, so I'm a huge fan. Like I'm a huge fan of them. And when they opened the studio, I saw them open it. It used to be called X Academy. But it was under YGX. It was still YGX. They just switched to YGX later. Okay. So and yeah, I just saw them open in the studio, and when they opened it, I left Korea. I was like, what the hell? So I made myself a promise that I would be back, and I came back. I signed up for Korean classes to learn Korean. And I entered it was just a training program which you pay money for, so there's no something like
No freebies.
not anything like I wasn't a chosen one, you know. It's just like I paid money and then I went through the training. It was a professional training. It was a tough one, but I really loved it, to be honest. It's still, as a training, still the best thing I experienced, to be honest, because I also attended some other like studios and classes. It was fun, but it was more like entertaining thing, and YGX was like a school, like academy, you know. And yeah, so that's it. I paid money and I was trained by all the YGX dancers who were already the choreographers of Blackpink and like the dance mentors for all other trainees. So yeah, it sounds pretty sick.
What year are we talking about?
Yeah, it was 2019.
Oh,
Yeah, it was 2019.
Oh, interesting. This is so nice. And what is like your cultural shock in terms of like training in Korea versus training in Europe?
So it's more strict, but I think that's what I went for, to be honest. If it's in Europe, they try, we all try to be more gentle.
Yeah.
Even if you like, if somebody makes a mistake, you're like, you go, oh, don't worry, honey, it's all right, you're gonna make it, blah blah blah, you're amazing your own way. If you make a mistake in Korea, they're like, you suck, you should work on it. I mean, it's not like that, but I mean, it's like the idea is like that, because when I was studying at YGX, there was like a monthly what's it called,
Evaluation.
thing. Yeah. Oh Jesus! And when you perform, I was at just to make it more clear, there were like several classes, Y, G, and X. A Y class was for just to everybody to attend. G class was for professionals, and you should everybody. So I signed up for professional dancer. There were some like girls who were like dancer and vocal things, so basically trainees. And X class was mostly for those who wanted to become a trainee under YG.
Okay.
So I didn't need that class because I didn't want it. So I was like, G class was for me, it was professional dance class. And yeah, so and by the end of that like exam, there were like, it's like 3 or 4 people standing in front of the camera. It was like, it looks like an audition basically, and they were like YG director, YGX director, blah blah blah, stuff, and there were no choreographer, no dance instructor in the room, just like total other people. Yeah, dance instructors, they gave us commentary after they watched the video, and they sent us an email with that. So yeah, and they just because I was a foreigner, I think they were a bit more gentle. They were like, I gained some weight back then, a little bit. And they were like, I knew that. And for them, they were like, yeah, you should just work out a bit more to be on stage. But the girl next to me, they were like, you're fat. Yeah, it's strict.
Very direct.
That is so
Yeah.
in your face.
Yeah, it's very, it's, you know, it's traumatizing, but they also told me some it was just because of an appearance thing, they were a bit more gentle, but when it came to skills, they were pretty direct. And I really, it hurt but I liked it. Like, it made me become better really fast.
Yeah.
Real fast, faster than in Europe, because in Europe I couldn't get the answers. In Korea they gave me answers, and they let me to improve fast. Yeah.
Oh God, it sounds very intense. I feel like I would cry the first day.
Not for the week, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't have stomach to. It's like it comes with the nature, right? Like how tough you are. I feel like I'm not a tough person.
No, it's okay. I mean, it's just when you don't expect it, sure, it hurts a lot. But I was ready for that. I was ready to. Also, I'm not a delusional person about myself. I'm pretty strict to myself, so I already knew the stuff they told me. The stuff they told me, I already knew about that. It's just that all I needed is I wanted them to tell me how to improve that, because nobody could tell me that in back home.
Yeah.
I was asking, I had you just practice, you'll get there. What should I do?
Yeah, what do you need to practice on?
Yeah, exactly.
But that sounds like really good experience, I believe it was for you.
Yeah.
But what made you leave Korea and come back to Europe? Or what was it?
Visa. Well, most of people, I used to have a pretty active page back then, online. Most of people thought that I was going to stay there, but that was not my dream. That was never my goal. I had a pretty clear plan. I went there to study and improve and come back home.
Yeah.
That's it. I never had an idea of living in Korea, just because first thing, language. I'm so dumb at learning languages. I mean, English is pretty much enough for me. That's it. Finish. Yeah, and so yeah, it was never my like goal or dream. But everybody thought I came there to marry Jungkook. I think. Oh no. Yeah, listen. I mean, like everybody got so upset that I didn't see like any idols, and I mean, like
In the wild, have you seen any
Idols in the
yeah,
wild.
yeah. Actually, I saw them. So yeah, I mean, they were so upset that I didn't go there just to get a husband and like to say that, guys. I mean, my page. Like, have you seen me? Like, I'm a dancer choreographer. Like, listen, Come
Jungkook,
on.
you missed an
Yeah,
opportunity.
Jungkook. I mean, there's still a chance.
No, thank you. Might decline that.
Jungkook rejected. But
But speaking of idols, you got to perform with one very popular idol,
Yeah.
NCT Taeyong. How did this all come about?
That's a cool story because everybody think that it's usually it sounds more poetic in real online than in real life. So I got scouted for that. I was performing at Hyundai streets, like Hyundai shows, busking shows and stuff, and I usually, and back then I used to dance a lot of NCT choreographies. And listen, the thing is, my bias is I'm sorry, Taeyong, is JaYn, and I like the way he dances. It's not like just because like handsome and stuff. He's handsome, but still, I mean, like I really liked his dance style, and I tried to copy, like to follow, not to copy, to follow that. I really liked the style, but I always came out as Taeyong. Like I watched the dance practice, and I was like, I see Taeyong like dancing, and I'm so sorry. Like back then, Taeyong, he's very good right now, but back in days, he used to be a bit more stiff, and I saw that doing as well. I saw Taeyong and me. I saw me and Taeyong, and I didn't like that. And when people told me that you dance like Taeyong, I was like, don't tell me that. Yeah, but I mean, he's very charismatic. He's an amazing artist, but he also, I think he knows that people used to tell him that he should learn how to dance. And I mean, like, he was just a little bit stiff. I had the same thing. It's all right. It's totally fine. And yeah, so the thing is, I was performing in CT back then at Hyundai, and I got scouted. I got a message from the show director, and they were like, would you like to join the project with like NCT? Like, it would be a dance cover. I didn't listen. I read the message so fast. I was so hyped back then. I was up for any dance cover project. I thought it was cover project. I was like, yeah, sure. They were like, yeah, come up please to our office. We would have like a chat and stuff. I came up to an office, and they out of nowhere started talking about, well, you're not that tall as Taeyong, but I think we can, like, it will be all right. Very close. I'm like, wait a minute, should I be that identical? Like, and they were like, you gonna dance like along with NCT Taeyong? Did you get that? I'm like, oh, that a plot twist. So I accepted, and I didn't know that what was the idea of show. Then they told me about it. Was I nervous? Yes. I mean, so that's how I got into that stuff. But the training and the whole process of making it was very stressful. I'm not gonna lie. I was about to fall out of the project because I was so stressed. It's just like I was about to text the director and say, like, I think I cannot make that.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was very stressful, not gonna lie. And it was just like 1 month training.
Just 1 month.
Mm.
Wow. I feel like, because whenever we hear idols talking about their training for 1 month for a concert, we always think, oh, okay, they gotta train for 3-4 hours a day, and then, oh, okay, that's all right.
So yeah, but so listen, it was not like I was not like accepted by SM Entertainment and going through that. It's just that I had Korean classes, so which is basically it's like 4 to 5 hours per day, like more in the morning. Then I had to go to the practice room to practice that it was cherry bomb dance. So, and the idea was they wanted me to be identical to Taeyong. It wasn't it was not just the cover. They just I was basically practicing by myself, but they were checking. I had to send the video each practice, and they were like checking if I did it identically. They sent me back the video, like they attached the original to my dance practice, and they were like notices, like notes, like arm should be like higher,
Oh
like
my God.
go lower, turn your head, because was the idea of show. And just because I was the only girl there, and they really wanted me to confuse people a lot, so they would pick me. So the idea of show was guess the Taeyong by silhouette, and so it was like just silhouettes dancing, and they got all other three like boys dancers, and they didn't make them, I think they didn't make them really to go through stuff I
my
went
God.
through. Yeah, so they wanted me to like look very identical, because we have Taeyong, he's kind of skinny, and we have kind of very familiar body head. He's already a bit buff. Yeah, so we looked really really kind of same if it was the silhouette. So that's why they wanted me. They wanted when I took off my head,
Yeah.
they wanted people to be like, oh my God, yeah, it's a girl. So yeah,
the
so-
illusion.
yeah, so I'm sorry, yapping. And so the thing is, I practiced. So I had school, I had Korean classes, exhausting. Then I had a practice. It took me around like about 4 hours per day to practice the cherry bomb, because like it's 4 minutes, you know. And then I had YGX in the evening.
Oh God.
So that's why it was stressful. And also I had to do my homework for Korean classes. So basically I always had like 2 or 3 hours of sleep. That's why this
We've
was
heard
exhausting.
about this.
Yeah, this is the most exhausting thing, and that's why I was about. What thing could I drop? Like, of course, it was just the silhouette, like then. So the cherry bomb thing. There was the only option I could like drop off my schedule.
Yeah.
But I don't know how I went through it. I think I cried a lot
Oh my God.
out of stress. I think I called, honestly, thanks to my mom, shout out. I think I called her and I was like, if my mom picks up the phone, because it was already like real late in my country. And I was like, if she picks up the phone, I will stay. If she doesn't pick up the phone, I'll just message the director and I just tell her I cannot make it. And my mom picked up the phone and she comforted me. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I can do that. So yeah. Thanks, mom.
Mamas are the sign.
Yeah.
Yes. We love moms here,
Mums.
shouting out moms. And what did we... Yes, so the day of the filming went already.
How did it go?
Oh, the day of the filming. First struggle was my visa was like about to come to an end, and I had the we filmed. I think it was 31st of July. Yeah, and I had a flight on the 1st of August.
Oh.
And the thing is, NCT were having like a world tour or something back then. Oh, it was like a promotion. They had a superhuman thingy promotion thing, and it was a bit stressful for director. They wanted me so much in the show, and so basically Taeyong came back from USA and he went into the just right, like from the flight to the yeah to the studio. Yeah, it was. I was like, wow. And then he was like, wow, you're flying back next day. Yay. Dude, you just finished the promotion and you told me that. Okay, so yeah, I mean, the most like unexpected thing for me was Taeyong's personality, because I never I usually follow groups, but not that deep. I do not watch a lot of like interviews and stuff. For me, I have so many groups to follow because I'm a K-pop dancer instructor. Not much time to go that deep, but for me, Taeyong was like kind of cold. I thought he was kind of cold, as a personality. He's very strict, like leader thing. And then he's so soft.
Oh, softy.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. He's the most kind person I've ever like met. Honestly, I didn't expect that. I was just like super shocked, super shocked. Like, yeah. So I mean, like, and I think there was some bad, like talks behind his back after the filming. I don't know, some like some sort of like back in school bully thing. Like he was bullying something. I was like,
allegations.
yeah, and I was like, dude, I don't believe that. Like it's like, no, he doesn't look like a person. Like it was a total rubbish, and it appeared to be like not true, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, the shooting was real hard because it was cherry bomb, and it was like up to 6-7 something like takes of cherry bomb non-stop. But the thing is, thanks to Taeyong, he was so worried that I would pass out after like 3 or 4 takes, because he was like, Jesus, this is like the hardest dance and you have to dance. He was so sorry. He was like, he said sorry so many times to me. He was like, I'm so sorry. This is such a hard choreography. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Sorry. I'm like, you didn't make this choreography up. Like, it's okay. I'm fine. Thank you. And then he was like, the director was, can we do another like 3 more takes? He turned to me. He was like, I promise it will take us 1 take. And I was like, best leader I've ever worked with. Honestly, I would go through all of those 3 takes. It's fine. I mean, I trained for that. I practiced for that. But honestly, knowing that I have to do it just once, it just like made me a bit more happy.
Okay. Quick question. Like, I just want to know, if you met idols who you think like they are the humblest person. Okay, Taeyang we have, but anyone else who you think, oh my god, he is so right to become an idol. He's so humble.
Yeah, no, it's hard to tell because I didn't like meet that in person, honestly. But I think what I think is most of idols are pretty humble, especially old generations, because they went through such a hard training process. And especially small companies. So I wouldn't be surprised if I think like 17 and like BTS, they're big now, but they used to be small. I think they're pretty humble still. And honestly, after experiencing what YG tells you at the evaluations, I think all YG artists are pretty humble, because I don't think they let them think about themselves as a big stars. It's usually like,
they humble you.
Yeah, it's pretty much, yeah. So I think it's hard to tell. You just should meet the person. The only person like I worked with was NCT's Taeyong, and the most humble person.
Shout out to Taeyang. You're a real humble person.
Yeah.
And I think you mentioned that like what got you the opportunity was doing covers. And we kind of want to talk about K-pop covers and cover groups, because we know you started a cover group as well.
Yeah, so it's a cool story actually. Oh my god. I mean, like, when I think about it, it sounds so like simple, like not that interesting, but when you ask me, I'm like, wow, it's actually interesting. So I never it wasn't like, I woke up and I was like, okay, let's call out like to people, let's make a dance cover team. There were no like audition or something. I was doing just solo covers back then, and I also did cosplay sometimes, and I had an idea of cosplay music videos. Yes, I'm that old. And I did a cosplay music video for NCT Taeyong, Good Boy, and it was a crossover with Death Note. So, and then people liked it, and most of people asked for a part 2, and I needed some people for as a backup dancers because I used a Bang 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 song, and I needed backup dancers for that. And I found those girls. I knew they were in dance cover teams already, and I invited them if they wanted to join. They were really excited to do that, and we had so much fun working on the project. And we didn't notice how we started making cover projects. It was projects because they had their own teams. And then like one year, I think it was after 1 year together, we were like, I think we're the team. I think we're a team.
Your team now.
Yeah, and then we had a project, and we needed to do an application send an application for the like festival, and we didn't have a name. And I was like, yeah, I think it's pretty much a team thing. So and we became a team. We became friends first. Oh, friends to lovers. Friends to dance covers. Yeah, so the best thing for my team is that we've become friends first, and we started having fun. It was a very friendly environment, and then we just continued as a dance cover group. And the most exciting thing for me that there is no leader in our team.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's the best thing you can experience. Everybody, we just have had like, we're not active anymore because we live in different countries, but like everybody just was responsible for some like stuff, and it worked out so well. So yeah, that's it. So I think the best concept is friends to dance covers. Yeah.
Our story is more like colleagues to friends.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that's
idols now.
idol.
Yeah, we're idols now, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are debuting anytime soon.
One day.
One day.
To be fair, with like our procrastination, it will take months or years, but we'll get there.
Yeah, you'll
Slowly
get there. It's
becoming
all
idol.
right. It's all right.
But yeah, it sounds like amazing like journey. What's one thing where you think like, okay, you've had enough of the K-pop, you had enough of the training, and now you just like you want to be a free person, not K-pop. Have you had like any sort of thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing, it's not like I love K-pop. I don't think I will ever like dislike it.
Get bored of it, never.
Yeah, never. I really enjoy watching it. And recently, I think it's also came with age, I think. So back then, like when I was like still a teen, and I had more competitive things. So it was like, yeah, we should go to this festival to perform. Though I never liked competition, to be honest. But still, when you're like young, you have this kind of energy, even tiny bit of person. So, and and for me, K-pop used to be a challenge as for a dancer. It used to take me like up to 3 months to practice the dance cover, because recently, listen, now because of the COVID thing, it's more popular to make like 15 seconds of the dance, 15, 20,
Yeah.
and everybody's bored already. Back then, if I would cover just like 15 seconds, I would be dead by now, because people were really strict. If I posted a dance cover which is shorter than the original dance for, let's say, like 20 seconds, there will be a complaint. So you're lazy, you don't want to do the full one. Yeah, listen, I had to write, sometimes I had to cut the music because I was doing solo cover. I couldn't do some transitions and stuff, so I just cut it. And I had to write down the disclaimer like, sorry guys, there's no there's no choreography in there. So I had to make a short version. So you had to put the, like the short version. Yeah, that's it. That was pretty strict out there back then on the internet. So yeah, and so it was challenging to me. It used to be challenging. Right now, I don't like. I think it started around like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I felt that I don't feel any challenge doing K-pop, and that's why it's so good for me. Like it's fun when I teach because it's not challenging to me. Like I already know how to break down the song like in a correct way. I know all the, just because I'm a pro dancer, I my like foundation background is pretty solid, and I know how to teach you how to do the certain move. So sometimes I can lead you, I can tell you like this is not a move, this is just like improv. It's just like it was a mistake, improv. I can tell you about that. So it's not challenge to me anymore, and I want a more challenge, because when you're dancing you want to have challenge. I'm not talking about my back problems, that's quite a challenge, but I mean as a skills. Yeah, so that's, I actually to be honest, timing's so right. This year I've decided that I'm uploading my 2 last dance covers project on my channel, and I quit as a K-pop dancer.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean I still will keep like teaching K-pop.
Yeah.
I'll still might do the dance challenges, like following most favorite stuff, like but I'm not gonna do the whole projects because it's not interesting anymore to people, I think. Also my audience grew older, and it's definitely more fun to watch younger like generation doing it already. So I've been a judge at the festivals and stuff, and I felt like it's really interesting to me right now to watch other people doing that and to help like you guys and other grow, like just because
Lost case.
just because I have experience in that, and I'm really a huge helper. I love helping people.
We agree. Like when we go to classes, because we went to quite a few teachers.
Yeah.
We always like talk that you're the best at explaining
Oh my
everything.
God.
Like, very
Oh my
precise
God.
every step, and like
Even while like stretching and stuff, you explain why this needs to be
and how-
correct and for what reason.
Yeah.
This is what we loved most. I'm like, oh my god, this is so informative, especially to
God.
people like us.
Then we go and judge other teachers. But then we go to another class. Like, it's not the stretching we were shown.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, the thing is, I'm really so recently the dancing has become more about like competition at the class or just doing the like routine. It's all about routine and dance. Nobody like not nobody, like most of people currently don't really care about like the practice, the learn. Like I want to learn. I remember when I was a student only and I came to class, my most fun section, like my most favorite section was the drills, like when we learned how to do that. And then when you do the drill and then the choreographer applies that, like let's say the step, the arm movement into the dance, it's so fun because you already know how to do that, and the teacher tells you, so see how it goes with music, and you're like, yes, like it's so exciting, you know. And yeah, and I experience it myself as well. They're great dancers all around the world. I attend a lot of classes, but sometimes when I come to the class, I'm not here to judge, I'm sorry, but it's like sometimes it feels like it's about performance. Like the teacher came to the class, the teacher is teaching, cool, but it all comes to, so listen, by the end of the class there's gonna be a video shoot and we're gonna have a performance. I don't like that. Sometimes I forget that I have to, because there's let's say like a protocol. So where you have to film a video by the end of class, sometimes I forget about that and I'm like, oh my god, I have to do the video. I usually and sometimes just because I forget, that's why sometimes I do the solo, because I just forgot about that and no time to pick up any student who would like to do that, because you should have some like, I don't want to force anybody to do the selection because I know how stressful it is sometimes. So yeah, for me, I forget about the performance thing by the end of the class. I'm really excited to see you guys get it, do it right, because you came for the class.
Yeah.
So I can break it down to you, because you came to class. We all have the videos of idols dancing. Basically, no need for classes, right? Because you can see everything. But no, it's hard. It's a
It
hard.
is hard.
It's a very hard. I didn't know about that until I think it just like got to me a few years ago that this is actually a pretty nice skill. Not everybody is good from like learning from videos. I'm like, wow. So yeah, and that's it. I really love like helping you out, guys. This is like my most favorite thing about classes. What were we talking about before? I was leading to something. Definitely.
What are you talking about? Cover groups, and then we
Cover groups. Then you complimented me. I melted. Okay, whatever. Thank you.
No, but it is true. Like you are
Yeah.
the
Oh
best
my
of
God.
teachers.
I'm gonna
And we
cry.
had great number of teachers like we dance with, and then
Oh.
I know like with Tiana's class we're gonna have fun. We will be having fun.
And we
there.
learn actually.
We do
Like,
learn.
We will.
I
Yeah.
think our latest was Soda Pop, and since then we noticed
Soda pop.
amazing. We noticed we are better than Uno. Yeah, said it right there. Because my Soda Pop came out and he had some sort of like fan event and he did Soda Pop and he was just quite lazy. I was like, we are so much better.
Yes.
Yeah, that happens.
And quick, like let's say who is your favorite dancer, idol dancer?
Idol dancer. I should say NCT Taeyong, I think. Well, it's hard to be honest. Let's think about that. There are lots. I don't think I can pick one. Let's start because it's 17 fan
Yes.
group over here.
Yeah.
So I think I really love Hoshi's like I mean, he's pretty good, like with the skill. All of them are good at dancing. Like at 17, all of them are good. Honestly, not yeah. But I just love his like stage presence. I don't know. It's just like it's the matter of taste, I think. So it's just my only experience and thing. And my role model used to be J-Hope from BTS, of course. But listen, when you pick a role model from idol dancers, it definitely should be someone who matches your body type. It's very important. It's very important. It's not.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I didn't pick J-Hope just because like, oh my god, so cute. No, it's just because I when I watched him dancing, I felt like it's like the closest dancer to me. Like I can totally understand his style. Yeah, and then let's say I don't know. Oh, I really listen. I really love Mark from NCT. Honestly,
Oh. Mark's everywhere.
Yeah. Listen, there's nothing this guy cannot do. Honestly, he's talented at everything. And the most amazing thing is that he actually applied as just a vocalist, and then he became a main rapper and dancer.
No, same.
Yeah, it's impressive. He really likes to write music and sing like vocal,
Yeah.
but he ended up being a main rapper and dancer.
I know him
It's
because
funny.
via his like rapping styles, it's so unique and Mark's everywhere. He's global.
Yeah. So I think I really, and I think, listen, it's also like far away, all those memories from the shooting. But I asked Taeyong some questions in between the takes, and I think I don't want to really lie, but back then I think I asked him, "Who do you recommend, like?" to follow from the dance practices.
Yeah.
And I think he told me that Mark is very clean. So NCT leader approved.
Mr. Mark.
Yeah.
You are next guest for podcast.
So,
Okay, Mark.
But there are really a lot of I think I could say all idols are amazing performance. Like they're professionals.
Yeah, because they've been training for
Yeah.
almost like their whole lives.
Yeah. Especially those who have the dancer, like main dancer label on them.
Oh yeah.
And okay, I was gonna say like who's the worst dancer, but if you say like all of them, they're like quite
The
good.
worst, I wouldn't say. I never noticed like anybody being like real bad. It's just that it's not their main thing. Like, and they talk about that, so it's not like they do not pretend
Yeah.
being amazing dancers, like saying like I'm good, I'm fine, but then like they cringe or something. No, they always talk about that. Like they say, I think it was JaYn RM from BTS, and they pretty open about that. They pretty
Yeah.
open about that. But I wouldn't say they bad. They actually very. I usually, honestly, when I learned from them, from BTS, like the dance cover, I usually trusted like JaYn and RM the most for the choreography breakdown, because when you're a dancer, like we tend to add some personality, some attitude, and we kind of like eat some moves, so it's not clean. So sorry about that. Yeah, and yeah, and let's say like if it's Blackpink, for example, my team, we had 4 members in my team, and we usually like made the covers of them, and like Jisoo, everybody like judged Jisoo, but she's actually really like she's pretty clean dancer. Yeah, she's probably not that skilled, but she doesn't. It's just that she doesn't spend extra time, like in the dance room as Lisa, because Lisa, it's her like dance is her thing.
Yeah.
And so she spends more time. She practiced more, and so she's an actress.
Oh, yeah.
She's an actress. She
She's
was
an
going. She was going to be an actress. She didn't want to become a vocalist or the dancer, and she's doing pretty amazing, I think.
No, yeah. You can tell with Jisoo straight away. She's meant to become an actress. She has that face and that vibe as well.
I can tell you one thing. What like the one thing I really liked in K-pop. So aespa, Giselle.
Oh.
Giselle used to be really not that skilled compared to other members, but she's so good right now. I mean,
Really?
After that whiplash.
yeah, I think honestly, like, she's amazing. I think like I would say I didn't notice her back then. Who am I to judge though? But I mean, like, but now, oh my god, the woman is hot. Like the dance skills, like slays. Like attitude, slay.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, this is pretty. This is like was a total like surprise to me. Yeah, I just explored her, you know. Like, yeah, this is very cool, very cool.
Any good gossips do you have from? We love gossips.
Gossips.
Where you can really give our
Okay.
bit of taste.
I wouldn't say like I'm not that like deep into K-pop. So listen, let's talk about the idol's height. Yeah.
Height.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the thing is, I have some friends in Korea. I'm not gonna say names.
Yeah.
But some of them are ex-idols. And the thing is, it was so interesting to me. Yeah, they were pretty actually. I think they were on one stage with BTS once. Yeah, so that's a gossip. So yeah, though not active anymore, and like these guys, they're like I'm 168 centimeters tall, and those guys pretty same as me in real life, pretty same. And I was like, I should check their profiles, it's so interesting. So I went into like Google, that K-pop profile thing, and it says 186 centimeters. Like Jesus, I was
That's
like,
a big difference.
you like I can see your eyes, like same level. And that's why when they invited me to that audition for the Taeyong show thing, and they told me, well, you're a bit like Taeyong is a bit like taller than you. I was like, oh, you're lying. I was like, he's probably the same. Like if the profile says I think he's like 175. I'm sorry, I'm bad at inches. I'm like centimeters person. So he's like 175 centimeters tall. I was like, no, he's not. I was like, I didn't believe that. I was like, he's probably my height, because when you look at the stage, he's like not the tallest person in NCT. And then he enters the room, and I'm like, the guy is tall, and I was like, how tall is Johnny? Because he looks he looks so tall. I was like, wow, everybody's so tall in NCT. So it's just because he's like, I think, just average height, and then everybody else in NCT is like very tall.
Yeah.
That's why they look kind of short on stage compared to tall members.
We also have a story where the Mingyu story.
Tell me.
Oh, Mingyu story. Yes. I think our viewers, like, they know. But we met Mingyu and Joshua,
Yeah.
like, at the restaurant. Very random.
Oh my god.
Very random.
But when we met like Mingyu, he doesn't look that tall, and his height, he says 186, actually 186 centimeters.
Yeah.
But when we met him, I was like, that man is tall, yes, but he's not that tall. There is no way he's that tall.
Yeah.
But also he looks like he's very buffed. But
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
same
yeah.
time, when we saw him, he looked very like a small frame.
Yeah, got it.
I don't know how he does it, because on the stage he looks huge.
Buffy, like he's got muscles. But when we look at him and see him in person, it's like, oh my god, he's so normal. He's
Well, I think I know how that thing works. Before the stage, idols do some workout routine. Yeah, everybody does, girls, boys. So the body looks like more, like toned up.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably because he just didn't do any work. If he would
For
just
us.
do some sit-ups, push-ups,
I
he
mean,
would look
I
like
think
that.
he should
Yeah.
have seen us at the restaurant. He should, like, straight away.
Yeah, start doing stretching.
By the way, so actually, everybody's talking about how Taeyong was. I'm not talking about right now because he's in military right now and he's like more like buffed. So he used to be very skinny, and everybody was like, "Yeah, Taeyong is so skinny, so skinny." He's not. He was not. He entered the room and like, if you compare the silhouettes, of course, as a woman, I had more like hips area, was more like feminine and stuff. But the guy was not that skinny as I was. So, and like, and I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm super skinny. Yeah, I'm kind of like long, I have long limbs and stuff, but not super skinny. But, and he was like skinnier than me. Which is good. Yeah, I would be sad. So yeah, and so yeah, that was a surprise. This came up as a surprise to me because he looked like pretty like a normal guy. He wasn't that skinny. Yeah, it's just because compared to other members, probably.
It's like when they're
when you're all
standing in,
together,
like, a
you
whole
compare.
yeah when
Yeah, and you compare, of course, he's like the skinniest. And everybody commented on the video like, he has no butt. Girl, you haven't seen him from the side. That's wrong.
juicy wow. See, we have fun content, so guys, we are having fun.
Or should we do the quick fire?
Yeah, let's
Should
go.
we? Okay, I think we kind of touched upon a few of those,
Hmm.
but we can like go back to those, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just like very quick, like question answer. Don't think about it much. So the first one is like, I think you answered, but if you want to change anything, so who's the best dancer in K-pop?
Yeah, no, I'll stay loyal to NCT Taeyong.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Who's the worst dancer in K-pop?
Yeah, I cannot answer that question. Yeah, because honestly, it's not because recently I don't follow too much like
Mm.
new groups, and it's hard for me to tell. I cannot tell about that.
Yeah.
Me.
If you could choreograph for any idol group, who would it be?
NCT.
Very
Well, very loyal, yes. What's your favorite song to dance to at the moment?
At the moment, 80s. Any song, I think. Still, the one that touched my heart, my brain was "Ice on My Teeth." Honestly, best thing to me, and yeah, I also loved in your fantasy. Or what is it? Yeah, sorry.
In your
In your fantasy, yeah. I loved it. It looked like a second generation thingy, and I loved it a lot. But listen. Can I go back to the previous question?
Yes, go for it.
Shiny Taemin. Yeah, this dude is amazing. Oh, just go there. I think the best thing that happened to K-pop was Advice by Taemin.
Yeah,
It's
I loved
like-
it too.
It's like total favorite, honestly. Yeah, that was mind blowing. Yeah, sorry.
That's
Yeah.
alright.
So yeah,
What's our dance score since we go to your class?
That's the most serious one. The most
Yeah.
important question.
From 1 to 10.
Yes.
a dance score
Hmm.
from 1 to 10.
But
Okay,
like Korean,
let's-
Korean style
Korean style?
feedback.
0?
No, not zero. I think if we compare, let's say we take 1 to 10 and we judge by idols style.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll give like 4.5 or 5.
Which
No,
is
not bad.
It's not bad. Yeah, why? Because you're not newbie. Like the total no. You just have to practice a bit more, and that's it. This is the only thing. That's it. You have to gain more confidence. So probably if you would have, it's not like I'm disliking them. No, it's just like it's the honest, like, let's say oh my god, just brain short socket. So the thing is, if you would gain more confidence and I would see you performing at stage, and probably you would gain 3 more points by just looking at me. I don't know, like maybe you would have some style. It depends. But from classes, and it's hard to tell from classes because you have so much stress when you at the class. So yeah, maybe it's even a bit like higher, because if you would show me the performance that you would practice, let's say through a month, and we would have an evaluation.
Yeah.
That would be the most that would be the most honest opinion. But I think for the class it's a pretty high, like,
Oh,
Yes.
guys, we made it to 4.5. Like, look at us.
We're still improving, so
Yeah, it's only been 1 year. So we
no,
still-
and honestly, you're pretty clean by the end of the class. Like it's a good, like, I can see you learning, you know. Yeah, I can see you learning, not just like came, had fun, and left.
So speaking of classes, what advice would you have for anyone who wants to start learning K-pop dances?
Yeah, so my advice is always, if you're just up for fun, in my opinion, K-pop dance is the best hobby you could ever like have. The best hobby. It's like it's good for your health. It's nice environment. Sometimes not, but let's not talk about that. But yeah, it's fun. It's good for your health. And like if you just up for fun, you want to find some friends, have some fun, like in the evening and stuff.
Yeah.
You can just attend K-pop classes. That's pretty much enough. You can just follow your favorite groups. I mean, I don't mind if people just come just for the only like one artist. Let's say it's just it's like maybe it's just aespa. favorite, like, or NCT or anybody, like, and I'm fine. You have your favorite artist, you want to join the challenge, that's fine. But if you really want to become an idol, let's say you want to become a professional dancer, you should definitely expand it. You should go first foundation classes. It's very important. Recently, most of the dancers, newbies, the foundation level is very low right now, and it's very like, and sometimes I have to spend more time at my class to teach you the foundations, which is fine. I love teaching foundations, honestly. But so yeah, foundations, then attend different styles. Though I would totally, it's my only opinion. It's just my opinion. You should probably pick a few styles you would like to focus on. Like for me, it's hip hop. And I think it's so mixed right now. We call it commercial, right? So basically, commercial is K-pop, but it's probably just funk. I think it used to be just funk, but it's so mixed right now. Yeah, so you pick your favorite style, like walking or like, I don't know, house dance. So yeah, and you just focus on that, but also you attend all other styles, like, because if you wanna, especially if you wanna audition for the idol thing, you should be, the more experienced you are, the more they would want you to be a part of it, because they, yeah, if you're super, if they notice, but it's very rare, if they notice that you're very charismatic, like they notice that they're very good at that. If they notice that, they would let you go with no skills. It's fine. And if you, but if not, it's okay. Like, don't be sad about that. They would want you be as much skilled as you can be, so they won't have to spend money on training you. So that's it.
All
Yeah.
rounder.
Yeah, that's why Lisa made it. She was very skilled.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, so, and they risked because she was skilled. They didn't have to teach her.
Yeah.
Just train a bit more.
Just train and
Yeah.
wow. So guys, if you want to become an idol, learn everything. That's the key.
Yeah. The more experienced you are, the more skilled. It gives you more benefits. Totally. Yeah.
And if our viewers want to check out, where do you teach your dance classes at?
Yeah, recently I teach at Arc Studios in London. Maybe sometimes it's just because I'm a bit busy right now. I don't usually give any other classes, but sometimes it's pop-up classes. But the most constant like classes is Arc Studios K-pop classes. Usually weekends. It depends, like. And also I've started teaching in Cambridge, which is so much fun as well. So yeah.
Guys, do check her out. Like, she's amazing, as you know throughout the whole podcast.
Oh my God.
And except for classes, maybe tell our viewers where they can find you on social media.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm most active on Instagram, I think. That's where you can find all the information about classes and stuff. And also have a YouTube channel. Yeah,
which is pretty interesting. We've seen your followers.
yeah.
Very impressive.
Yeah, it's honestly, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I had a pretty active audience back in days.
Yeah.
But just because of the COVID and stuff, and because I went to study like in Korea, I was not that active, and like the activity a bit dropped down. So it's very low right now. So the number of followers should not distract you. But yeah,
We can put all the tags.
Everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
So some of our very small base of followers can go to you.
No, it's all right. I mean, yeah, I think I never aimed to become like. I also I'm not super popular, because at the very start they said I'm super popular. Now I'm not. So, yeah, but thank you. Yeah, manifesting. But I mean, I never
good at it.
aimed to become popular. I was just doing my favorite thing, and one day I found myself like people start telling me like you actually have a lot of followers like in some term. And I was like, wow. Yeah, so it was like but I never followed that idea. I was just like putting stuff on the internet and that's it.
Sounds interesting. It is. The whole podcast has been nothing but interesting and a lot of learning curves, I believe.
Oh my god.
We learned so much from you about not just like, because K-pop is so glamorized
Yeah.
in like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever, and then when we get into it, it's like, why it's the best thing? It's because there's so much different elements to
Yeah,
it.
can I ask you the question?
Yeah.
Would you like to become an idol?
I feel like I would say just for myself.
Yeah.
Like realistically, I know I can. I'm old, but I feel like if I could go back in time, I would try probably.
Yeah.
That's brave.
I would want to try it, because just for the whole experience of it, I would try it. Maybe I might quit in between, because now we can't do it. We're just too old for that.
Yeah, I know the age, but actually there are some idols who already like the same age as us, and they just debuting. It just depends. Sometimes it's up for company. Of course, big companies, they wanna like the younger you are, the better you are.
Yeah.
And but yeah, some companies, they actually like don't give any age restrictions and stuff, so you can still try it if you find a small company. But it's such a risky game.
I know.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I've been so deep into K-pop, like there's no turning back now. Even if I'm here for life. I think I found my niche.
Yeah,
So
got it.
I won't return back to being a normal person.
Yeah, I can actually.
Wow.
Oh my god, I can actually tell you. I'm so sorry. Do we have a few more like minutes?
Yes, fine. Yeah.
So the thing is, when I was back then in Korea in 2019, when I was like studying at YGX and all this stuff, so I have a friend, and he's actually, I think he made it to become an idol right now. He debuted. It's not like a big team, not big company, but I think he's very happy where he
Can we have a
is right
name?
now. Yeah, it's I think he goes by the name Alan. But I know him as the Intolopania. Yeah, and I'm very he always like, he was so passionate about that, and I'm really happy for him. And so back then he was a trainee. He used to be a trainee under another entertainment, a very small entertainment. And just because we were friends, he like, his company let his dance busking crew to practice at their building. And I was their their friend, and I was sometimes helping out them with the busking performances, because so there were three, I think it was, the team name was Win-Win Crew, and there were three of them. But then this guy, he was a leader, and he went under the training, so he couldn't perform at the busking. It was a part of the contract thing. But his company like let the crew practice in the practice room, and I was allowed to. That's where I was practicing for that silhouette thing, and I'm so thankful, honestly. And then I think there was, I'm not sure because of my Korean, I think it was either manager or director. I think it was director probably. And he once invited me, he wanted me to join their company to become an idol. And I was like, I don't want to become an idol. But they didn't let me go. They were like, just probably because mostly of dance skills and appearance, because they saw me as a dance, like a visual, like a face of a group or something. I was like, I'm not Korean and I don't want to become an idol. But yeah, they insist a lot. Then I was like, okay, I don't want to become an idol. My max is backup dancer. This is the max thing I can do. They were like, okay, you can do that backup dance thing. I was like, no, thank you. That's like too much. So yeah, and I would never want to give up my life like for an idol thing, because I'm very, as a person, I'm very independent. I wouldn't give up that independence. It would mean I would have to, like, let's say, to sell my private life, my time to other people. And I'm not that dedicated. I mean, I think I love teaching. I love teaching. I love performing, but it should not. It should be separate from my private life. So I should be able to put my private, like my family and stuff, first.
Yeah.
So I can drop the dance. I need this from, this is my lifestyle. I need this ability to drop dance stuff so I can say no to the dance. But when you're an idol, you say no to your family and your friends and your private time, but you say yes to fans.
That's the dark reality of
Yeah.
becoming an idol.
This is, honestly, I should tell you, sometimes people like, idol, like they're so famous, like, yeah, they have a lot of money. This is a hard damn job. This is the hardest job ever. Like, you're out there all the time. You have no privacy at all, and this is scary. It scares me so freaking much.
No, we had this conversation on
Who's
our
last week, right?
Yeah, on our podcast, like what it has to become an idol, what it takes to become an idol. And we've said it like there are times and like people are always watching you. You cannot be by yourself. You don't have any private time left. You have schedules after schedules. So we said it more sort of us becoming an idol perspective, like what would happen if we were in an ideal idol world.
Yeah. So, like, I think it's a very, I mean, like, yeah, idol itself, it involves being seen everywhere by everyone. Like, you are there for other people, and it's such a brave choice to me. Like, I mean, it's like the bravest people.
I feel like you lose a piece of yourself growing up if you're
I think we were talking about it because like those people start so young.
Yeah.
They probably, many of them, they don't know anything else really.
Yeah.
Like the life we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had this whole podcast where we would then imagine like everyday life of all the K-pop idols on how and where we would place them.
Yeah.
If even like they know how to use an Excel. If that was like
Yeah. They just think about that. I mean, like, probably some of them might be not that dumb, but I mean, like, I was thinking, like, they cannot even buy a ticket.
they cannot buy groceries by themselves.
Yeah.
They don't know what are the prices.
Yeah, and like, it's scary. I mean, it totally, you think, wow, you're popular. It's so much fun, but it's fun if fans are all right.
Yeah.
But there are some crazy people out there, and they stalk you. And this is, I think I saw this like on Twitter or where like somebody got into JK's house.
Oh my yes.
Not once, but twice.
Yeah. And this is like, and this is just like the recent one I thought of, but there were like so many other stuff going on. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Never.
No, I feel like a piece of yourself is lost. A family, the most important thing in the world, it's gone now. You are not a family person, you are a fan person.
Yes.
Everything is for fans. And especially in terms of dating, you cannot date people. That's just
people.
It's in their contract. It was in the contract of my friends as well. Yeah, it is. So there was one girl, and I talked to her at the company, and she showed me the contract. It was in their contract. They were not allowed to date.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And also listen, when you become an idol, I think most of people already know this thing, that you don't start like getting paid.
Yeah.
You spend the money on the training and stuff. It's like a credit, I think, or it's like
you have to pay those money back.
Oh, interesting.
So it's good if you blow up and you're popular. Of course you'll have money for all that stuff, but if no, it just
comes
like
out of your own pocket.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's expensive thing.
I think there's this like TikTok account and they show like popular not popular groups like
Yeah.
when they got the first paycheck actually paid.
Yeah,
and just like
yeah.
SPAD, it was like first debut, they got paycheck. But they're like those small groups, and I was so surprised because they had some
Couple of
popular
years,
songs.
they
No,
won't
some of them never got paid.
Yeah.
Like never.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, it's a scary thing. So
Okay.
I would never.
Oh.
Well, we still can try, but like on our own terms.
Yeah. So we are debuting, but on our own terms. Everything will be handled by us.
Yes.
We are the managers. We are the producers.
We are everything.
We are everything.
Yeah, that's. The
I don't know if
best.
we can choreograph it, but we'll try to.
We were gonna ask you later after podcast if you can do some choreography for us. Small,
We don't have a song yet, so
Sure.
but it's a small fun project. Like we got our hands to ourselves. Like we want to at least become an idol or feel like an idol, just to feel good about ourselves and
Yeah.
like
That's cool. That's cool. Anyway, honestly, it's like so cliche, but fake it till you make it.
yeah.
It worked out. Like
that's our motto in life.
yeah,
We say it a lot.
it works. It works because it's nothing gonna happen if you're gonna just sit and wait. No, of course I was not like, I never thought I would perform with NCT's leader. Like he's the one of the most desirable man,
On
like
this
in the
planet,
world, on this
yeah.
planet. Yeah, I never thought of that. But I was not just sitting around and waiting for stuff to come. I was working hard. I was
Yeah.
practicing,
Yeah.
and I just got an opportunity.
And then you had to take
yeah,
it.
yeah, and I just took the opportunity. That's it. So fake it till you make it. Doesn't matter what you fake. it's gonna work out anyway. So yeah.
So guys, this is the end of the podcast. Next week's podcast.
We don't know what it's gonna be about. We're very unprepared. But
We got time.
it's gonna be amazing. Probably not as amazing as today.
Oh no,
Yeah.
stop it.
But thank you so much for joining us
Oh my
once
god,
again.
thank you so much for inviting me. Honestly, I'm always up to any, like, I see how you girls, like, how passionate you are, and that's what I always admire. And if I listen, honestly, every time I see a passionate person, and if I feel like I can like help you
Yeah.
or support you, I will do that. I don't need anything back, honestly, because it's so amazing. It's really the thing you do, guys. Like, please keep it up. Yeah, keep it up. And yeah, I know what your goal in life is. Yeah. Honestly,
We'll get there.
probably some of people who watching you, they might think, oh, that's so delusional. That's pretty much real, because there's always, like, if you would just sit and think, oh no, like I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, I'm never gonna be noticed. Yeah, you won't be, but there is always gonna be a person who just goes and does the stuff and they get it. And yeah, so please never stop. Yeah, just keep doing that. You will improve, you will grow, and I'm pretty sure more people will come. Yeah.
Yes, and for all of you guys watching,
Please do follow her. Follow us.
Follow
subscribe her.
girls.
Subscribe, everyone.
subscribe, like, follow everything, and we will see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
No.